Welcome to Suzuka. It's been a while since we've run, but this is from the SCO 10 hours of Suzuka and some extreme fuel saving. So let's take a look.
So Sim-RC in front of Vendaval.
Yeah.
Yep. Jumped him in the last set of stops.
Oh, Vendaval hit SRT.
Vendaval just hit the Audi
That might be a warning.
at the same time.
That's not good enough. They should have hit some
Whilst
RC
you try
instead.
not to fuck up Danny.
Just keep an eye on my fuel, guys, so don't on
You
check.
pit.
Box the slab.
Yeah, I know. I've got that. I've got you covered if that happens. Yeah, we want Sim-RC and Vendel to be fighting because they slow each other down if they do. And actually, they're still pretty close.
But they weren't fighting. He hit a back marker.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, if we have Sim-RC on their own, that's more of a threat than if they've got Vendel chasing them. Box, 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 box.
I'm watching the fuel.
It's
Fuel's
good.
still on.
Right, ready, Josh?
As I'll ever be. I'm in.
And already, every time we've done this, we're getting further past the hour. Because before we were just crossing the hour as we left the pit, now we've only just crossed now. So we're already like 30 seconds or something to the good over the hour.
That's good because it'll reduce that final stop.
Remember when I put 6 hours 47 seconds? Was that at the end of Danny's first stop?
Yes.
Okay, so we gained 10 seconds every pit stop towards the hour mark.
Mm.
How many more pit stops have we got?
Uh, 5?
So we'll be alright then.
4.
To be fair,
4.
we normally have a litre or half a litre anyway, so we'll definitely make the line. We just won't get an extra lap.
Well, that's why Josh is going to get that extra lap now. So your target the whole time was like 2.99. Josh's is 2.9.
I know you're good at fuel saving, but we found you didn't lose any time going into the hairpin. You could just coast well before the right-hander.
That's literally what I just did.
Oh yeah, but we're doing even before that.
Okay, target 2.89.
Okay.
It's the obsidian of quarters.
Yeah, it's probably the strat.
Yeah, and if they get up and start doing stupid shit, Josh, just let them go. Use them to save fuel.
Yep. Car's good.
Do you think these track conditions are representative of the ones you're practicing in?
Pretty close. It's a tiny bit slicker, but part of that could be damage too.
Yeah, we've got a tiny bit of visual only by the look of it.
I beg your
That was
pardon?
that net code like hours ago. That damage you had fixed is still technically there on front of the car, very, very slight.
Oh, okay.
I'm on pace for about a 56 mid right now.
Rather awkwardly, I didn't actually put your name on the side of the car, so just pretend mine isn't there.
We'll fix it in post.
Pretty much.
1 minute 56.93. Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
Okay, that was a 3, target 2.89.
Yep.
Got one on your left. That car is a lap down. All clear, all clear.
There's a 2.99, target 2.88.
Okay.
I've got the second quickest lap time of the whole race.
Come on, save some fucking fuel.
1 minute 50.
There we go.
7.668.
Better. That was a 2.9. Target 2.88. Mid 57 is very strong for that usage.
Got one on your right. That car is a lap down.
That was a
All
bit
clear,
fucking
all clear.
useless.
Pretty normal.
That car is a lap down.
I found for me that halfway through I needed to put the brakes up a click, but Danny didn't need to do that, but I felt like I needed to.
Get out of the way. What is he doing?
Got one on your right. Clear on the right.
It'll take another 5 laps or so to get used to all the fucking brain dead GT3 people's tactics in it.
It's got to
I
expect.
think
See,
that looks pretty
that's
normal to me.
that's not even something I would expect from them. I don't know.
No one's looking in the mirrors. I have to admit, flashing did help quite a bit.
What about the headlights as well?
1 minute 59.069.
Boom.
Alright man, that car is a lap down.
That was on target 2.88.
That Obsidian car is going fucking quick.
Yeah, I think they've got a hell of a lot quicker than that though to have a chance now.
With how out of sync everyone is, I expect them to fucking pit in a minute.
Here we
Could have
go.
gone 115 last. No, no, that's not right.
I was going to say, yeah, fuck me.
Yeah, so they did 115 to
one on your right.
143.
Still there. All clear, all clear.
Yeah, they're doing like 28 lap stints, aren't they?
One minute 57.46.
How many stints are there?
Alright man, that car is a lap down. All clear, all clear.
No one.
Josh, what, in the
Yeah,
race?
9 for us.
Yeah, 9 for us, 10 for everyone else.
So it's literally 35 seconds. That's the we got to be 35 less than 35 seconds behind them.
Something like
That's
that.
basically half a tank of fuel. But then they might not take tyres, I suppose. That's the only other thing.
We already calculated for that.
The tyres is 16 seconds as well.
What was his last lap like, Jamie?
What, fuel? 2.91.
Okay.
That was a 57.4.
2.88.
They're both fighting pretty hard at the minute, so
I see that.
slowing each other down.
And to be fair, if Obsidian do pass us, and they are going probably quicker than the leader, we can always get a tow from them anyway.
Yep.
1 minute 57.5.
Backing off more.
I'm entering the numbers on the spreadsheet like I did for Danny. Like I look at pitboard at the instant you cross the line and write that down, and it's giving me different usage numbers compared to what pitboard's giving me. Because my number gives that as a 2.93 lap, but pitboard says it was 2.96. Just a rounding thing, I guess.
There is 0.7 too much, 0.07.
And it's not affecting target too much. Target's still 2.88.
But you can't let it go too far, because then it would be a bloody...
Yeah, you're making it more hard for yourself if you
Alright, man, that car is a lap
keep
down.
doing those laps above. Like even by Josh's standards, this is a hard ask for fuel saving.
Proves how good me and Danny were doing.
Not really, because you're doing an extra lap. Or rather, one lap not enough compared to Josh.
No, but numbers-wise, what you're saying is what we were doing on some of the occasion.
You did a couple of these in heavy traffic, yeah. Your lowest usage was 2.83.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
This is extremely hard not having actual traffic to draft off of.
1 minute 57.797.
What was that, Jamie?
2.93.
We're on your right. All clear, all clear. Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
Holy shit, who's the new commentator?
Yeah, they got a new guy.
They fucking sacked Will then.
Will wouldn't do this, would he?
Yeah, that they were getting a new one in prior to that, all that jazz. The this is the source of the channel Matt Pavelski applied that's in Vent.
Really?
Yeah, because Matt Pavelski applied.
Huh.
And that was that day's. Oh, did you know Matt Pavelski applied? Like it was said about 5 times. So. Let's get my channel for TIL. He didn't get the job because he's not commentating on it.
There we go.
There we go, on target 2.88. Although it's getting close to 2.87, the target.
I reckon there's a bit more you could probably get from the S's. I think, especially the long left-hander, like this one here.
Come to think of it, Josh, you and Matt now have something else in common. You both didn't get the job.
True. Someone tell the 78 if they want to go around, they can. Because they're about the same pace, and I'd rather run behind them and save.
Well, if they get to you, like, with the prospect of being able to do that, then just let them go, obviously.
I think the problem is he's just going to stay here. I don't think he's going to try and make a move at all.
See what this lap's like.
Yeah, it's mid 57s, but it might be absolute garbage in traffic.
See what 87.
There we go.
Bye.
Oh.
We're on your right. We're on the right.
Kenny as well.
Kenny Roosen, yeah.
Got to make a meme out of that fucker.
I missed that.
I enjoyed watching that a little bit too much.
Shit, the fuckers missed it on the stream there.
Oh, they'll probably notice it in a little bit when they realize the GT leader is, like, dead.
How's it leading?
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened to the other secret car?
That died earlier on. I've forgotten how now. I know Jamie Fluke binned it at one point.
I had a harebrained idea. What if I back the TC down a tiny bit to get a little bit more fuel saving out of it?
It makes it feel
Possibly,
fucking weird.
but be wary. Here be dragon. That was
We found
2.85 target.
TC6 was better than 4. It didn't want to just suddenly go.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's intruding. Number 6.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, how the TC in this is a bit sort of backwards and forwards at the same time,
Fucked up.
where it feels less intrusive at higher values, but is more assistant. You can try it on 5 for a bit, see what
I
you think,
might.
but it's not like GT3 TC, or GTE TC, which is a lot more logical. This is the car that at Arnage at Le Mans goes ran. So
That's true. It's a bit like the HPD TC now.
yeah, which does make a lot of sense.
Just does a lot of nothing.
I know it does a lot of something, but no one knows what.
Oh no, I'm saying the HPD one does a lot of nothing. Like, it literally does not help at all.
Well, the leaders have been doing 58s pretty much all the way for the last few laps.
I don't think you need to worry about the Hooterville behind you because you're going to have Obsidian. Everybody tows along anyway.
I'm not worried about them because I'll just sit and save fuel behind them.
1 minute 57.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
6, 6, 6.
New commentators on Race Spot, you know what that means? Team Chimera, apparently.
Yeah, they've already done it once.
That's 2 new commentators they've got now, so no one else can be bothered, obviously.
Was his fuel number okay?
Got one on your left. Stay right. Clear on the left.
It was a 2.91, it's a little high.
Sim RC and Vendaval just crashed.
Oh, so they have. SimRC are fucked.
You're fucking with me, aren't you?
No.
Not shitting you.
Sim
Vanderval hit him twice.
It's not. It's still running.
Drive through.
Vendaval had letting him go, I think.
Vendaval, that.
He's slow, very, very slow. I think he's trying to let him through to try and avoid a penalty.
It's funny because they'll still give him a
Like,
penalty. I don't
should-
think there's a redress
He's letting him
clause.
through.
Oh, that's great.
Please pit SimRC to make that pointless. Oh, they are as well.
Yeah, they've got to do it. It's fucked to it, that car.
Oh,
Vendaval slowed down for no reason in the end. Right.
It really didn't matter
The
if time
shitting
that.
you. The shitting you coefficient is at 0, Josh. Fucking go.
well, that's what I'm doing.
What do you mean fucking go?
1 minute 58 points.
Fucking is on more than it ever was.
What's target now, by the way?
Target 2.882.
Okay.
Surely Vanderval will get a penalty.
They've
I
got
would
to
expect a
surely.
penalty for that, yeah. So they slowed down to try and let SimRC pass, and then SimRC pitted, so it was a complete waste of about 20 seconds. Fucking gross.
Danzak.
I think they still would have got a penalty regardless if they redressed.
I thought that, but then at Neo once they didn't bother. They were, no, he let him back through, so it's okay. But I hate that.
It was all retarded anyway. If you see how he hits him, it's just slow motion.
Yeah, just clumsy.
That's great.
If anything does, you know, happen at the end, I will say, fuck Jack Keithy on the broadcast.
You won't be here anyway, because you said no against all of that.
While we're eating food. Well, you can all say fuck Jack Keithy. If
And
only
never
Jack
get an
Keithy-
interview ever
Josh
again.
Is good at, Josh is good at doing interviews. But
I'll be at work.
kind of
Actually, I probably
backstab
could.
people without it being.
I won't be going in there. Don't worry about that. Just jump on and drop.
If Randy was doing it, I'd go in there.
Yeah, I know literally none of these guys.
1 minute 57.
For fuck's sake.
6, 4, 7.
It's like barely off.
You're up to second.
It's barely off. It's enough. 2.880 now the target.
All right, man. That car is a lap down.
pen developer getting a bit of stick in chat.
It's not on the process sheet yet, interesting.
Can we not protest it?
But surely they saw it, so it doesn't need to be protested. I have a feeling Obsidian are going to be really dirty, or quite rough.
If they get up to me, I'll just let them go, because I just need to save fuel.
Yes, and I.
Like, I'm actively having to try to not go fast as much as I save.
Well, you may need to do a handful of slow laps
Yeah.
to sort of try and get this target back up.
There's a few cars in front of you anyway, back marker wise.
Car on your right.
Oh, another thing to watch out for a bit later on in the run, people will dive into the pits there quite suddenly.
Yeah, that's why I'd rather stay outside. Oh, that was much better.
Yeah,
Alright, man, that
very
car
good.
is lap down.
2183.
How the fuck did I manage that?
Wizardry.
Oh, I know.
Race spot commentator said either way, and it wasn't Cam, and I'm triggered.
Got one on your left. Alright, man, that car is a lap down. All clear, all clear.
Okay. Why?
Because GT3.
What the fuck? That was Dominic?
Again, that kind of looked pretty normal based on the race so far.
That's just
I don't
it's
know,
so
what
weird to
did he
me.
do wrong?
It's just awkward and clumsy.
Oh, I see what you mean, drive in the middle of the road, I didn't see it.
I figured out how to save the gas.
Yeah, it's excellent on fuel now.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
Target going back up towards 2.89 soon.
Which corner?
This one coming up.
Yeah, they do that, especially that car. That car is a dumbass. Vincenzo kept doing that to us from Shinimashimi as well. Out of here.
Like leaves door open and then just closes it like that.
Yeah, like that. Again,
Stay right.
just
All clear, all
driving
clear.
with his eyes closed.
But going in the first part of the S's, I kind of overdrive the car and just let it coast for a while. It works really well. That's where I'm saving all my gas. Because I gained an
Get towards the
extra
point.
half a tenth.
After
Get
turn
towards the
2?
point where you might
Good.
want to consider the brake bias change as well, with the weight coming off around now.
Considered, and noted, and taken.
SimRC is still in the pits, currently 12th, 3 laps down. So, diagnosis, it was fun.
Obsidian are in the pits.
1 minute 59.
Wow, that's...
No, it's not.
Holy
It's
shit.
spun.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, they've stayed out. They'd probably get unsafe pit entry if they tried to get in from there anyway.
Oh, all the way through there. I get
Yeah.
it. And yeah, that left one on it.
It's one I didn't think would work, but I tried it and I'm like, holy shit, that works really well.
You don't have time to do a double, do you, Josh?
No.
Okay.
I wish I
He
did,
was
because
never
this feels
trying to
fucking
pit.
amazing.
The strange thing is, even if you didn't do the coasting, you probably wouldn't go that much quicker. When you get into a groove, it's weird. Yeah, Obsidian just lost it under braking. They locked the rears up, went straight on, and then tried to spin around, couldn't, and then reversed, and then went across the grass.
That's funny.
1 minute 57.4.
Okay, I changed something, I don't know what it was.
Usage target 2.88 exactly now. It's the lowest it's been.
What did you do?
Last lap was a 2.94.
Yeah, so that couple of laps that you did really well, you've kind of undone that now.
I wonder if it's like corners like this not being on full throttle. Are Vanderbilt still not on the protest sheet?
Yes, they are. And SimRC protested it with a note, causing a collision which ended our race. So they're DNFing that.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pointless, isn't it?
It's got to be more than the stop
In a
and go
one-off
then,
like this,
hasn't it?
yeah. Obviously no point. If there were points and it was a league, then if we were in that situation, we'd have to keep going.
The leader is sitting now.
Vanderbilt pit.
Wonder if they're possibly covering off penalty.
Possibly, yeah. That's even earlier than it was last time. It was 10 laps earlier than us last time. It's 12 this time. Obviously +1 for Josh's extra.
1 minute 57.
Oh, I'm close.
0.86.
Drive through for Vanderbilt. Just issued now.
We'll legit have the lead after that.
Yep.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
There
Yeah.
it is.
It's only a drive-through though. It's not a hold.
I mean, a hole wouldn't really make a difference right
Flash.
now, anyways.
Is it literally just a drive-through? Do they have to stop in the box then go?
No, it's a drive-through. Don't have to stop. SCO, Neo don't really use drive-throughs. Only for track limits penalty.
I'm gonna use it
SCO
at
use
Spa.
them more.
Was his last lap right?
There we go. I figured it out again.
774. There you
Cool.
go, man.
Target 2.882.
Obsidian are now in the pit. It's like 10 laps shorter than what we were doing. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, seems like chat don't agree with the drive-through either.
But I think it
What
should be
is-
a stop hub.
Yeah, at least.
I suppose they're looking at the... It actually ended someone's race, I suppose.
Yeah.
Or on your right.
It was actually a very small driving misdemeanor though, to be fair.
Hmm.
Clear on
He
the
didn't
right.
like ram it or anything, it was just a little...
Yeah, they didn't
it was just
plow
enough
him,
to
did
do. It was clumsy, it wasn't like
It was,
stupid.
I think it was the second contact one inside that fucked him, obviously. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
Yeah, it was,
knackered suspension.
It wasn't a Fabrice-esque move.
no, it was just a little...
There's a tap and then it spun them around and then they just hit them side on. And the side on did the boo-boo.
Yeah, exiting spoon, you don't need a tap up ass anyway, like you did, to be fair.
That car is a lap down.
Saving everything I can right now.
1 minute.
Wow, that really didn't save anything. Okay.
5.
Well, it's under target, so we're good. Target 2.885.
So when I get in and Danny does his, we just have to do the 30, don't we?
Yeah.
And then especially or hopefully as we're leading, it'll be, we can control it. Vendaval taken their drive through.
Sweet.
That car is a lap down.
Just put Obsidian in front of her.
I thought they had.
Yeah, I think they might have done. They did a 3:15, which was a pit lap, and then a 2:18. So.
Trying to see if I see them coming in pit.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, they have.
so now they're going to be ragging the fucking arse of it off it even more.
Hopefully they just hit each other.
Ben, just make sure you're aware you're doing the next double, yeah?
9-3.
After this current stint.
Correct.
Cool.
Usage was good.
Right, I'm back shortly.
Target's still 2.88. Bear in mind, of course, I'm working this out based on when you cross the line.
Yeah.
For you to run out at that point, so you still need a tiny bit to get down the pit lane and all that sort of stuff. So the more sort of 2.83s and that kind of thing you can do, the better.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to aim for. Oh.
7.921. You got one on your left.
Yeah,
All
do
clear,
that.
all clear. That car is a lap down. Got one on your right. Still there? Towards the line. Clear on the right.
See, at least you were prepared for that time.
Yeah, I expect it now because everyone fucking does it. It's like, okay, well, this is unsurprising now. I'm not even braking in a 130R, and I'm still running good sectors through there now.
1 minute 58.002.
Target 2.9 now.
Oh, this feels fucking amazing. Can we just have a GT1 series again? Because, like, holy shit. I love this.
We will. It's next season, isn't it?
Oh, it's true.
That is a thing, I thought.
Correction, can we have an SCO run GT1 series?
Well, they haven't figured out what the other special event they're doing is yet.
Can it be this? Because this is fucking great. And I'm not just saying that because I'm fuel saving my balls off.
1 minute 58.504.
Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. 2.91 target. It's coming back to you now. I mean, if we pull this off, it's a ridiculous achievement for you to have saved 2 laps as a minimum on every single other car on the field. Like, how often can that even possibly happen anywhere?
Scott Dixon in Mid-Ohio.
Oh, yeah, fair dude.
I can't believe how much clean track I've been getting.
Attrition has helped that.
That's true.
There are 3 GT1 cars on the lead lap. First in, obviously it's relative to us rather than to each other, but in GT3 it's like super spread out.
Yeah.
5 cars on the lead lap potentially, if that works out like I think it does.
Ooh. Okay.
Target 2.94.
I'm just gonna keep saving and give a little bit shorter pit stop.
Yeah, yes, I was about to say, keep doing these low 2.8s. We're fucking set. This is a fucking Simon race if ever there was one, holy shit.
Speaking of the devil.
Say what? Did the inevitable
We were
happen?
in... No. The opposite has happened. We're doing a fuel saving race that is going extremely well.
No, by inevitable I mean did SimRC and Vendaval crash into each other?
Oh, yes. I didn't realise you'd be watching it. Yes, they did.
No, I had seen that earlier and I saw it was Fabrice in a Vendaval car defending and I thought, yeah, this is going to end up in a crash and you're going to end up being second or first.
Yeah, we thought that the whole time. It wasn't actually him that crashed, it was Hashimoto. With a little boink onto SimRC at exit of second spook.
Okay, so that's why SimRC aren't there. Did Vendaval get a penalty for that then?
They got yes, they pitted straight away to cover off the penalty and then got a drive through. Josh is currently on a strategy that is causing him to pull 2 laps on the very best that anyone else on the server can do, apart from us. Ben and Danny have been pulling 1 lap on everyone. We're the only car to have made it to the hour every stint.
1 minute
Oh.
8.048.
That's a ridiculous amount of fuel used to do a 58 flat. Target irrelevant. So I was due to get in the car, and then Josh turned up, and I was like, you're good at fuel saving, and this is a proper fuel saving race, so hence he's doing a stint. Thank God I added you into the thing before the deadline passed for that.
10 out of 10. I'm glad I did some warm-up laps yesterday.
And indeed today in the spectator session, that was a good idea. I hadn't even thought you could do that.
Yeah, it occurred to me, and I was like, oh shit, that would work out really well. I was on pace, I'm like, oh god.
So even though this is getting us the extra lap over the hour, so that we're safe if the clock runs out of that awkward time, Ben and Danny still need to hit the 30, don't they?
Yeah. That should be a lot easier now, because they're not going to really have to battle anyone or worry about anyone.
Yeah, true, they can just do that at their own leisure, really. But Ben doesn't often drive like that, so...
We'll make him, or let him know he's going to throw away a really fucking easy win that I've fucking worked my balls off for. 3 laps to box.
I was going to say, is Ben here?
Fucking hope he is.
He'd better be. Ben,
He is indeed.
good, thank fuck.
You're not driving now, Jamie, then?
No.
Okay.
So the minimum that the minimum stint is. Can you confirm I've worked this out right as well? Fair share rule. There are 3 drivers. The estimated laps the pit board is saying currently is we're on 79 plus 125, 304 laps divided by 3 drivers divided by 4 because it's a quarter of that share. 25.3 laps, so 26. That sound right to you?
Wait, are you asking me that question?
Yes, just say yes. It's easy.
I do hope this isn't fucked up then.
No, I think we're good.
We should be fine.
I mean, the fair share rule at the moment says
How
projected
tight is the number you
25.
worked
So
out?
not very, because Josh is going to be doing 31 laps.
I think it's basically designed if you do a full stint, you're fine.
2 laps of fuel left.
Pretty much, yep.
Oh, what
2
we
laps
asked
to
for
box.
Josh's minimum, not Ben's maximum.
No, there isn't a maximum, it's just the fair share rule. So it's only minimums.
Okay, then take into account the fact that the laps remaining on pit board doesn't take into account the pit stops, and if they're 50 seconds each time, plus 20 seconds for travel down pit lane, that's 1 minute 10 for each pit stop you've got to do that you won't be doing laps for. So that'll be 2 or 3 less laps.
So that works out even better towards fair
Even
share.
then, yeah, that works. There's enough margin between 31 and 26 to get away with that.
Obsidians are going rapid.
I'm gonna ask some numbers in a minute. Give me.
The thing is, if it's not right, then we're fucked, because Josh has to go to work, so...
Right, what are the lap time?
Lap time's currently sort of mid 57s.
No, it's quicker than that.
Varies between high 56s and 58s, depending on fuel saving.
Litres per lap?
Litres per lap for Ben and Co 2.99 is the target for them to get 30 laps.
don't know pit lane delta, do you? I assume 20 seconds ish.
Kind of in that region,
It's
yeah.
not a massive long pit lane. 303 laps
Clear. Or on your right.
is what my calculator says, and that's
Zero
normally
three,
into
okay.
1 or 2 laps.
Yeah,
If you went 1 second
25,
faster
26.
per lap for the entire race, it would be 306.
Boxing next
Both
lap.
cases, fair share works out. Yep,
So,
you're
well,
boxing
she
next
got
lap.
304.5, I'd say.
Yep.
1 minute.
I'm gonna be real easy on pit entry.
9.
Yeah, it's a death trap pit entry, this one.
I have one concern that Obsidian and they're doing like 56s.
They also need another
Drive
stop.
faster.
Yeah, so even relative to where they are now, they're still going to be further behind. This is the position we'll be in when we've crossed the line, basically. That we're over the hour and Josh hasn't pitted yet. That was the
That's
point
the
of
thing.
Josh doing this.
That's the
at all.
point. And you do as doing that as a time you're going to shit up every single team on the grid.
It's been
Because suddenly
a
you're going to
factor
realise
on
that
the
you're now on
broadcast.
strategy.
No, they've known that for ages.
No, because yeah, but you still got to get that extra lap. But now you've done it middle of the race, you shit every single team up.
Oh, it's,
Because
yeah,
now
that's
they've got
true,
to catch
yeah.
you on track.
Yeah.
They haven't got to wait until the last stint and hope you run out of fuel. They've actually got to catch you.
And
You're
also,
gonna make every team
they
behind you
need
drive hard.
they have to get like a 40-second advantage over us.
They're 1 minute 14 behind, but we got a pit.
Yeah, but then they
Ben,
have to pit.
did you listen to anything we just said?
No, I'm just saying right now that they're going to be.
Yeah, that's
they'll
fine.
come out just in front of us. Yeah. Right, boxing.
Yep, box a slap.
Make sure.
So I'm
things
still
are
going to
ticked.
be. I will do that. They are anyway. I will still be doing. We still need to get your 30 laps,
number.
Ben. So you did.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
I'll still be doing.
Yeah!
Fucking, we're in at 58 minutes. 3:58. Holy shit.
I might go do an interview after that. That felt pretty fucking good.
You do that.
I'm out.